Well, I predicted that as the new Minister for Brexit Britain, Lord Frost would be a major figure in terms of the government, and that proving to be absolutely spot on. Frost on the front page of the Telegraph today. We know that many of those in Brussels who have dealt with him don't like Frost, don't see him as a pushover, which is certainly a good thing from a UK perspective. But Frost with a message to the European Union today, as I said, front page of the Telegraph. Frost tells EU to stop sulking over Brexit. PM's Europe advisor says Jab's rollout has shown the benefits of leaving the bloc and how the UK can play a bigger international role. And in something that is certainly a break from the Theresa May era, you've actually got Frost in his article saying that he voted to leave in 2016. Well, isn't that handy? Someone in that position who actually believes in Brexit, who actually voted for it, and of course, the man who led the negotiations. But Frost makes the point that when he voted for leave in 2016, he did so because he thought the decisions about our country should be made by the people of this country. Polling, he says, shows that many voted to leave for the same reason, for democracy. And he said that the EU should now shake off any remaining ill will towards us for leaving and instead build a friendly relationship between sovereign equals. Again, interesting, isn't it, that Frost, the man that was in the room for these negotiations, certainly seems to be flagging there that the EU perspective, the EU's behaviour at the moment, a reflection of ill will that he's demanding they bin. And after taking unilateral action that signals a tougher approach from the British government, Frost makes the point that unfortunately the action taken by the EU in late January on their vaccines regulation and the improper invocation of Article 16 has significantly undermined cross-community confidence in the protocol. He says that as the government of the whole country, you have to deal with that situation, one that remains fragile. That, he says, is why we have taken some temporary operational steps to minimise disruption in Northern Ireland. And he makes further points in favour of our independent future, saying, I've always believed that the gains of controlling our own affairs outweigh the short-term adjustments. That is what Britain has chosen, and that we have seen already the results of that choice. Of course, he talks about opting out of the EU's disastrous vaccine procurement regime, saying that it's had extraordinary results. And he says it will enable us soon, I hope, to cast off the shackles of lockdown. And we're even seeing European governments, of course, breaking away from the EU's disastrous approach on this. Now, Frost's comments have been welcomed by the ERG group of Brexiteer Conservative MPs. David Jones, the group's deputy chairman, being quoted in the Telegraph as saying the EU has displayed significant bad faith, ranging from intemperate anti-British sniping of Mr Macron's Europe Minister, Clement Beaune, to the extraordinarily aggressive and unjustified action of banning the export of vaccines to the UK. This in clear breach of the spirit of the Northern Ireland Protocol. The UK can't be expected to stand by while trade is disrupted and supermarket shelves are at risk of emptying. David Frost is absolutely right to take proportionate measures. And so I say it again, I think the fact that Frost has got a senior role in the government now is a good thing. This is a guy that knows the EU inside out, has dealt with them, has been in the room, has that experience, and it seems to me is going to be pushing forward with a tougher approach on this. But I want to know from you, what do you make of this Frost article? I'll put a link down below in the description so you can read it for yourself. But do let me know what you make of these comments from Frost. And as ever, if you've enjoyed this report, if you found it helpful and informative, please do give it a thumbs up. Would really appreciate that. And of course, you can support my work here on the channel by hitting the join button down below to become a member. And of course, guys, as ever, thanks so much for watching.